one thing I want to talk about today is how we can go ahead and do our some layer masking. So as you can see, I got my Chicago collage kind of going together here, putting some things in. So I want to add this L train just because I think the L is a a prominent thing in Chicago. So I'm going to try to select this, and it's going to do an okay job. So it got some of the tree there, or some of the train. But what I'm going to do is I just copy and pasted it. I'm going to delete the original. So I like this, but I don't like the train tracks and stuff in there. I want to get rid of some of that. So what I can do is what we call layer masking. So layer masking is the process of adding a mask and temporarily erasing things. So if I click on the layer and then I go to the bottom here, you're going to see where it says add a layer mask. So I'm going to click add layer mask, and it adds this white sheet of paper on top of my photo. Now, using a paintbrush and black paint, we can erase some of that stuff. So I'm going to grab a brush tool, which is on the left in our tools menu. Don't confuse it for the quick selection tool. There is a brush in there, but we just want the brush. And then down here we have foreground and background colors, 2 swatches. So this is what would be the paint that we're using. So we want black. Now if you don't have black there, you can click this little icon above it. Okay. Now let's say you have white on top, right? So right now I have white on top. If I click this arrow, this says switch colors. Here we go. Now, with the brush tool up at the top, we have some presets. This first one, this circle with the number 90, is the type of brush. So we could do a hard round brush, okay, soft round, or hard round. And for this, we want hard round. Next, you're going to see opacity and all that stuff. Don't worry about that. But what I'm going to do now is I can start erasing with black paint the stuff that I don't want. So maybe I don't even want like this entire train. Bingo. Right, and I can come in and just erase parts of this, right? Oop. And if you erase something that you wanted to keep, you can hit Command Z. Let's say you want to make the brush smaller or bigger. You can use the bracket keys on your keyboard. And I can erase, some smaller portions of it. What's nice about layer masking is, let's say you have something in your collage that you want to like hide behind another item. We can use a layer mask to do that. All right, so I got my L here. And now I'm going to start kind of putting this kind of into place. All right, maybe I don't want that entire, maybe we'll put the train kind of right by the Chicago flag there. There we go. Maybe I'm going to move this kind of like here, and then I'm going to put this behind my L. I can put it kind of like maybe here. Kind of resize it a little bit. Kind of have this. Maybe I'll take this flag, kind of rotate this. But layer masking is a great way to kind of create and select and adjust some of those selections that you have in your photograph. Now let's say you erased something and want to bring it back. Well, white paint instead of black paint will bring things back. So that's layer masking. So that's a great way to kind of select objects and remove some things that you want to remove. All right, good luck.